Well, boys, I finally located the snow. But not here, of course, because it's day 10 and still no snow. Son of a bitch. Alright, guys. Well, it is. Fuck day is it? Wow, complete blank. It's Tuesday. But, yeah, so we're down at the shop. I'm not really going to have a whole lot going on today. So I figured I'd make a different kind of video. Probably not going to have really a whole lot going on this weekend. I know that for a fact. We don't really have much really going on. There's no snow, so nothing's breaking. So I'm going to do a video on some of the stuff you need to run a small engine shop, like kind of sort of I got going on to tinker around with. And if you like doing this kind of stuff, just some of the stuff that you might want to have if you're looking to start up something or something like that, because I do get that question a lot. So I figured, you know, I'd make a video of it and I'll show you some of the tools I use every day when working on a tractor, a snowblower, or something completely different. But first I wanted to show you guys my Arctic Cat jacket here. Got this in about a week ago. And then, I don't know what it says, just got another one of these logos on the back. But it's a pretty nice jacket. Picked it up pretty cheap off eBay. It's brand new, of course. I'm not going to buy a used jacket. But I did find the original price tag on it. And that's a fucking whopping $299.95. Holy shit. That's not what I paid for it. But that's what this is just last year's jacket, but I couldn't give a shit about that. But I got the matching helmet, I got the snow pants, matching snow pants, you know. I got the boots for it, but I gotta get some Arctic Cat gloves as the next purchase. But anyway, so I guess I'll go over some stuff on what you're gonna need. I'll go over some tools, some chemicals, and different things like that. Let's move that. We sold the Crash from Track Drive last night. Not the 1032, just the regular one. So pretty much the tools you're gonna need, just a basic socket set. This is like a miscellaneous drawer. There's 1/2 inch. Then you get your, just your need that. Then just get your regular drives and stuff like that. So you're definitely gonna need some sockets. Definitely gonna use wrenches. I use a lot of wrenches. I use a lot of the 1/2 inch, 11s, 12s, 7/16, and 3/4 and 10s. Those are the main priority wrenches. And you get your regular ratchets. So you're definitely gonna need those. What else are you definitely gonna need? Occasionally you're gonna need one of these pistol air blower things. Definitely gonna need one of those. Every now and then you will need a clamp. Nothing too special. On tractors, on some of the newer Briggs & Style on some of the newer style Briggs & Stratton motors, you're gonna need these little these sons of bitches, these little torque head, whatever you want to call it, star socket pieces. I do use these on quite a bit of lawn tractors with like the 17 horse Briggs Intex there when you go to remove the flywheel cover. What else we need? Definitely, if you're gonna be starting out, you're definitely gonna need one of these, just a regular air hammer. I have 2 of them. One's just the pointy type and the other one's just a chisel. I just don't like swapping them over so fast. You're definitely gonna need that. Every now and then you will need a pry bar to pop off the flywheels and different things. What the hell? Oh, stupid cable got stuck. There it is. What the hell? Something's getting stuck. I'll have to look at it in a minute, but you're also gonna need a vise. Definitely gonna need a vise. That's just pretty common. I already went over the sockets. Every now and then you will come across, you're gonna break a a bolt or something, you're going to need a drill one. Just do a regular drill and use your tap and die set. Something like this one here. This is just a metric one. I find that I use a lot of metric stuff regular than standard, surprisingly. But you're definitely going to need one, you know, just a regular tap and die set, nothing too special. I probably use this, once a month, if that. Let's go over here. What else we're going to need? Files to do lawnmower blades. I find I use this a lot for the lawnmower blades. I used to hand do it, but I find that I like the grinder now, so I use the grinder. Definitely a little wire brush every now and then. You just got your regular drivers, your nut drivers here. I do find I use this one a lot, and I don't know the size offhand. Which size? This is a... fuck size is that? This is a 5/16, so I do use this a lot on the Tecumseh motors and the snow blowers. Screwdrivers, hammers, you know, basic shit. I don't really use these a lot. These little pry bars. I only use these for when I'm doing tires, pulling them off the rims or putting them on the rims. Don't really need self-ratcheting wrenches, but if you have them, that's great. More sockets and different things. You will need an assortment of drills. I have probably about 4 in the shop, and 2 are broken, so I got to get 2 new drills eventually. But you will need drills. Anything will really do, as long as your fucking drill's a hole. This is just a Ryobi angle grinder. I do use this a lot. I have a regular air angle grinder and just a regular grinder. Impact gun, definitely a must-have. Always fucking using that. Tractors, motors, snow blowers, pretty much everything I do use an impact gun on. I don't have impact sockets. I know I should use them. They do create more torque than just regular these little shiny chrome ones, crescent ones. But you know, money is the issue, so I just use that stuff. The one thing I have found out of the best wrenches and ratchets I've ever used is actually this Chinese tool set. It's a crescent set. They sell them at like Costco's or a couple of other places, BJ's. And my uncle gave me this for my birthday last year, and this is like 130 something or other piece. I love it. I still have all. It might not look like all the pieces are there right now, but I do have all the pieces. Unbelievable set. Never broken a single one. So definitely invest in a nice, you know, regular toolkit. You don't need to be fucking going out buying Snap-on. I mean, they're all pretty much the same. I mean, when you first start now, you're not gonna go out buy all brand new fucking Snap-on shit unless you're some rich kid. But you know, just gotta do with what you have. Every now and then I do use a Sawzall, not much, just on the small stuff. I don't think PJ has much in his drawer. He's just got a miscellaneous. Oh, these fuckers here. Always find a use for these. Just a regular pair of pliers there, channel locks there. Needle nose, definitely a fucking must-have. Always dropping screws into small things. Oh, another thing is here he's got is vice grips. Vice grips are excellent. Use those quite a bit. What else? Let's see if I can make my way out of here without falling. What else do you definitely need? Definitely gonna need a grinder, lawnmower blades, just a regular benchtop grinder for lawnmower blades. A lot of times I do use a torch. This is just propane. I usually like to use the MAP gas, but I haven't really had time to go to Home Depot lately and pick up some, so I've been using propane. But definitely use MAP gas. It burns a lot hotter and it just saves time. I'm always using it for like stuck bolts and different things. Never had a really problem with it. Some of the stuff that I do have in the shop that those were just the must-haves. I'm going to tell you guys some of the stuff that I do have in the shop that I do every now and then I do use. That is my welder. I have my welder over here. Every now and then I will use that. I have the shop press back here. Every now and then I will use this. I have the oxyacetylene torches. Every now and then I will use those for like seized up augers. The press there I bought at Harbor Freight. Definitely the best buy I've ever bought. Never had a problem with it. What else? Huh. I think. Compression testers. I used to have one here, but it broke a little while ago. You're definitely gonna need a couple of those every now and then. Another thing is the chainsaw sharpener. I do get a lot of questions about it. If I sharpen my blades, I do not sharpen my blades. I do have a chainsaw sharpener, as you can see right here. This is a Harbor Freight one. I picked it up for like 15 bucks or something. The only reason why I don't sharpen my blades is it's just a little bit too time consuming. You can go to Walmart here and you can pick up a 2-pack of chainsaw blades for my 18-inch for $18.49 or something like that at a Walmart. You know, chains last quite a bit. I've never really had a problem with the Walmart chains. It's just a regular pull-on chain. It says Weed Eater pull-on, different things like that on it, and I just go and buy them. I just pretty much use them as disposables. I mean, shit, they last quite a bit. You know, I get a lot of cuts out of them. I mean, it might not be a steel, but whatever. You know, if you got money, fine, go out buy a steel. You know, half of my shit's all Harbor Freight, all Chinese. I'm not afraid to say it, you know. But, those are some of like the non-really things that you do need. You do and you don't need. Some of the chemicals I do use a lot is carb cleaner, brake cleaner. I have a bucket of Chem Dip back there. You can kind of sort of see right next to the John Deere decal and the Bills T-Max decal. I do use that quite a bit. I usually get, I don't know, maybe about 20 carbs out of that one bucket, and those are just the small Tecumseh carbs or the Briggs carbs, something just like, come on, something just like this. It's just regular Tecumseh, one of those fixed jet carbs. I do use it on this quite a bit. So yeah, but you know, stuff like that. Oils, you usually just use regular 10W30 oil or 5W30 on snowblowers. Tractors, they usually run the 10W30. I mean, it just depends on what your snowblower takes. Like each snowblower takes a different oil. Like this one here doesn't say. Let's see this one. I think this one will say it. Yeah, see this one here says 10W30 oil. I mean 10W. What am I saying? Blah. This says 5W30 oil. This one takes. Some Tecumseh motors say it, some don't. It's usually for snowblowers just run the regular 5W30. I run the 10W30. It just depends on what you like to use. What else are chemicals? Electric cleaner. I use this quite a bit on you know, just regular shit like tractors, bad connections, and different things like that. Every now and then I will take a buffer to a tractor or a snowblower just to clean it up a little bit. I got my buffer down there. Stuff like that. Tire shine, yeah. I do a little bit of tire shine here and there. I usually keep an assorted amount of spray cans and different things. There's some spray cans in there. Some degreasers and goop off and a couple stuff like that. Some windshield de-icer, I do use that sometimes. Those are just some of the chemicals that you will need when doing it. What else? That's about it for chemicals. Oh, and I do use a lot of gear oil. Definitely go through about a bottle of this a month. On snowblowers, I like to use this stuff better than the other stuff. On snowblowers, I like to kind of sort of, you know, poop a little bit on some of the gears. I like it because it's a little bit thicker. You know, just go on the snowblows, different things like that, and it just kind of sort of cranks in there nice and makes it, you know, go a little bit smoother. So yeah, that's some of the stuff. I do use a lot of this Power Purple stuff. You can get it at AutoZone. Sometimes you can get it at Walmart. I love this stuff. Works great on tractors and snow blowers. But don't leave it on your paint too long because it will melt your paint right off. I found that out a long time ago. I was using it on a LT1000, I think it was, and I sprayed a bunch on the hood, left it there, and it melted the paint right off the hood. So it's some pretty strong shit. So that's pretty much your basic shit for just kind of sort of running a small engine place if you're looking to start up, do something in your backyard, somewhere like that. If you like to tinker around, that's just some of the necessary stuff. Different things like that. So if it helps you out, that's great. But those are just some of the stuff that I use daily. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think that's anything else. I think that's about it. Oh, and compressor. Definitely need a compressor to run your impact gun, run your air grinder, any pneumatic tools. You're gonna need it. This is a Craftsman, 33 gallon, 2 horsepower, 150 psi. This is an oilless compressor. I don't really like the oil compressors too much. I find that they're always breaking. I've never had a problem with the with just the non-oil compressors. Just a little bit low maintenance and stuff. Just, you know, change the air filter every now and then. Drain the bottom once a week, you know. But yeah, I picked this one up last winter, I think for like maybe $200, and it came with a set of framing nailers and different things like that. I've used the framing nails quite a bit on carpentry jobs and stuff like that. But we'll get more into the carpentry stuff, you know, maybe another day or something. But hopefully that helps out anyone, clears up anything on the shop here and what kind of tools you will need. But yeah. So I think tomorrow we're going to do another video on some of my favoriteest power equipment units that I own as of whatever tomorrow's date is. So I'll go over some of the stuff like that. You know, the wheel horse will probably be in it, and a couple of snow blowers I own, different things like that. So anyway, guys, until tomorrow, don't cut your hand off with a bench grinder. Yeah, I've done that once before. Where is it? Ooh, right there. It's getting a little better. A little better. Alright, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you guys like this video. We'll do power equipment tomorrow. Yeah.